Hi, I'm Stuart from Stuart's Gardens in Simonstown, which is just outside of Cape Town. It's the end of winter and spring is days away. Emmanuel and I have been doing quite a lot of work getting ready for spring. We have refreshed the soil in this raised bed and we've made sure that the irrigation system is working. I've purchased a few plants and we're almost ready to go to start the season. But it's not quite as simple as that. I was speaking to one of my friends the other day and she said, well, all you need to do is buy a packet of seeds and put them into the ground. And I thought, I wish it was that easy, but it's not that easy. What I'm going to do in this video is to show you how you go about preparing for growing your plants during the growing season and what needs to happen during that period. Well, the first thing to realize is that all plants have their own specific planting season. In other words, seeds will only grow at the right time of the year. And over here I have a list which shows the veg that can be grown in the Western Cape. These are the months when they can be grown. So if I look at this, there are about 20 odd vegetables that we can grow fairly easily. With regard to the plants that I want to plant in the raised bed so that they will grow in spring and into summer are only 9. And these plants are beans. I want to grow beans, beetroot, cucumber, eggplants or brinjal, lettuce, peppers, radishes, Swiss chard and spinach, and tomatoes. There are lots of other plants that one can grow, but those are the ones that I want to grow in the raised bed. Now, it's all very well knowing that those are the plants that you are going to put into the raised bed. But where do I put them? And how do I put them? And where is best for them? There's a number of ways that plants grow. Some grow vertically, some grow horizontally, and some are partners to others, and some don't like growing next to other plants. So there's a lot to take into account, and I will show you in the next video just how we go about planning so that one knows exactly where to plant the plant, where's the best area to plant the plants. In other words, some plants need a lot of sun, others don't need quite as much sun. When you're planning, you need to plant the plants so that they get the right amount of sun and they're not shaded by other plants. So all of this is what I'm going to show you in the next few clips. But first of all, let me show you the geometry or the organization of this raised bed area. The raised bed area has got 4 beds. Bed A, B, C and D, with the morning sun coming in below bed C and D and the afternoon above bed A and B. This is bed A. Although it has a solid wall behind it, it gets most of the day's sun except for a few hours in the late afternoon. I have grown beautiful tomatoes and cucumbers in this bed. This is bed B. It also has a solid wall behind it, but not as complete as bed A. It gets most of the day's sun except for some of the late afternoon sun. And I've grown beautiful tomatoes, eggplants, cucumbers and many other plants in this bed. It's a good general bed that allows one to almost choose what you want to grow in this area. This is bed C. It gets most of the light during the day, except in the late afternoon when there is some shading. It's a good general bed in that you can grow almost anything you want to in the bed, but one has to be careful of growing plants that grow tall, because this can shade some of the plants in the other beds. This is bed D, which gets most of the day's sun, although in the early morning the house blocks some of the sun's rays. I've grown most vegetables in this area, including large harvests of cucumbers. Now, armed with all this knowledge and information, there are a few things that have to happen. The first thing is to visit a nursery and purchase some of the seedlings that you have chosen, which you will at some stage put into the raised bed garden. Consult catalogues and purchase the seeds that you've chosen. But that is a long way down the road before you can start putting these into the soil. The first thing that you have to do is consult a planner. I use growveg.com, which suits me. You should find a planner that suits your needs. Using a garden planner like this, you can lay out your garden structure in a few minutes and add carefully selected plants in positions that will optimize their growth and development. It is straightforward to produce a professional garden that considers seasonal variation and your creative instincts to result in great tasting food. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye, and I look forward to meeting up again with you soon. Very best from Stuart.